This will be a fairly short video tonight, but I'm putting one out because I just checked the Comex Gold Warehouse Inventory Report and saw something interesting. I don't know how many of you remember this Reuters story from late March, but it discussed that the LBMA lobbied the CME Group to allow 400-ounce good delivery bars in London to be used to settle 100-ounce contracts on the Comex. They cited the need to avoid disruptions in trading. At the time, the spread between the near-term contracts futures and London spot prices had widened to $70 per ounce, or 4%. This was a very large spread. The CME did change their rules and launched a new futures contract that could be settled in 100-ounce bars, 400-ounce bars, or kilo bars. It's not clear whether the existing 100-ounce bar contracts that were standing for delivery were forced to accept 400-ounce bars or not. I suspect the answer to that is yes, but the more important thing was that it appears that there was insufficient inventory of 100-ounce bars in Comex warehouses, and there was insufficient time to melt and recast the 400-ounce bars and ship them to satisfy contracts. So back to what I noticed today. When I looked at the warehouse inventory report, I noticed that it now includes for each warehouse an inventory of 400-ounce bars in addition to 100-ounce bars. From this list, we might be able to take a guess as to which gold market operators on the Comex were influential in pushing for the rule change. Here we see Brinks and the Delaware Depository. The Delaware Depository had no inventory of 400-ounce bars today. Brinks' new 400-ounce bar inventory is only 39,000 troy ounces, which is only 1.3% of the total. Reading down the report, things get a little more interesting. HSBC, it seems, now has a 400-ounce bar inventory of 604,000 ounces. This is close to 10% of their total. JP Morgan now has 3.5 million ounces worth of the larger bars. This is 44% of their total. It seems something significant happened at JP Morgan in the recent past. Reading further, Loomis seems to have taken on some 400-ounce bars, but it's less than 10% of their total. And then we have the Bank of Nova Scotia, who doesn't appear to have taken on any of the large bars. So back to JP Morgan. I copied the header of the report back so that you can see what I see here. Just over the past day, there was a sizable shift in the classification of 100-ounce bars in the JP Morgan stock. 10% of their eligible 100-ounce bars were moved to the registered category. For those who don't know, eligible bars have been verified to be of the right weight and fineness to satisfy a futures contract, but the bars are not encumbered by a futures contract. A registered bar is essentially an eligible bar that has been encumbered by a warrant. In other words, it stands ready to be delivered if the owner of the long contract calls upon the short to deliver. This makes me really wish that I had been monitoring the Comex warehouse reports for the past month. Unfortunately, I didn't. Something interesting is going on at JP Morgan. Maybe at some point in the near future we'll find out what.